Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
You see, the palace of the Ooni of Ife has maids and all of that, servants and all of that, okay? There are servants who, the servants in the palace are actually divided. Some are citing blah blah, some are citing Ikpi, some are citing, now there's this interest, okay? Everyone has got their own interest. But there's one thing that is common among all of them. It's Olori Naomi. Now, they said there was a situation, something in the palace that made, the servant bow to Queen Naomi. As in, they say it was a very powerful revelation that happened that day. As we all know now, the Ooni of Ife Palace is a place of, grandeur and authority, where power and tradition rule every corner. But there is, of course, one woman that has managed to shift the balance of that power. That woman is Queen Naomi. She's known for her grace, she's known for her wisdom and unwavering strength. She has always commanded respect within the palace. But what happened that fateful day, they say maid, even the palace maid, who are usually seen as mere onlookers to the royal drama, bow to Queen Naomi's reverence. Even the ones who were, loyal to Ikpi, blah, blah, all their loyalists, they say they bow to her reverence. It all started with a quiet morning, of course, in the palace. So quiet that it seemed almost like the calm before the storm, okay? The Ooni of Ife, as usual, was engrossed in his royal duties, overseeing the kingdom's affair, but something was about to shift. Something was about to happen. As the palace maid went about their usual duties as well, moving through the hollow halls with reverence and poise, they witnessed an extraordinary moment that would forever change their perception about Olori Naomi. I do remember years back, before I fell in love with Olori Naomi so much, there was something that actually happened to me as a person. When I saw Queen Naomi, as she was coming, I knew there was something not ordinary about that woman. There was something about her. I don't know if you have read the book of Catherine Coma. When she's coming, you will know that she carries grace. Now, they say Queen Naomi walked into the grand palace halls, her presence immediately drawing attention. It wasn't just her beauty that captured the gaze of those in the room. It was her aura, her undeniable power, and the quiet strength she carried with her. The maid who had served in the palace for years had seen many royal figures come and go. They were accustomed to the lavish ceremony, regal air and the pomp of the royal family. But Naomi, with her humble yet commanding nature, had always been different. They say Olori Naomi is different too. They themselves, they are saying that that woman is different, that woman carries something. And there is nobody who goes close to Naomi that does not know that Naomi is different and Naomi carries something. They say on this particular day, it was just her poise. Like, it wasn't just her poise that captivated them. It was something deeper. The maid had witnessed a side of Naomi they had never seen before. As she entered the hall, she did not walk like a queen. She glittered like a goddess with an air of, serenity and wisdom that seemed almost otherworldly. Her eyes sparkled with a knowledge that could only come from someone who had faced immense challenges and, emerged victorious. But it wasn't just the maid who took note of her presence. The Ooni of Ife, seated on his throne, looked up at her with admiration. For a moment, the entire palace seemed to hold its breath. Everyone from the highest ranking officials to the humblest servant was aware of the quiet strength that emanated from Queen Naomi. It was clear that she held the heart of the Ooni of Ife and the respect of all who were in the palace that day. And they say this event that they shocked even Oloris that were there. And they say something remarkable happened again. As Queen Naomi made her way to the center of the hall, the palace maid who had, been silently watching her felt a wave of reverence wash over them. It wasn't planned, it wasn't a gesture of obligation, but they couldn't help it without a single word spoken. They all knelt one by one, they dropped to their knees, bowing their heads in respect, admiration for the queen before them. It was as if in that moment they recognized her as not just a royal figure, but a leader in her own right, someone whose strength and wisdom had transformed the very air of the palace. They said the Ooni of Ife watching from his throne could only smile with pride. He knew that Naomi was not just his wife, she was the heart of the palace. The guiding force that brought balance to the kingdom. As the maid continued to bow, the palace trembled with the energy of that moment. It wasn't just an act of respect, it was, to acknowledge, like it was an acknowledgement of Naomi's power and her ability to command not just the loyalty of those around her, but their unwavering devotion. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the south. Still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. Adukwe, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Now, they said this unexpected act of reverence from the palace maids sent shockwave through the royal family and the entire palace. What had once been a palace filled with whisper and silent tension was now a place of unity and respect. Queen Naomi's influence was undeniable, and this moment, this breathtaking display of devotion was a testament to the extraordinary woman she had become. Now, the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi stand together as a force to be reckoned with. They are born unshakable. The palace may tremble, but it is only because of the strength and love they share. And they will never forget the day they knelt before Queen Naomi, the woman who redefined what it meant to be a true queen. These were maidens that were all loyal to the other Olorizo. People that will sit down and badmouth Olori Naomi, blah, 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 blue, 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 because of the one-sided negative stories that, is being shared about Olori Naomi. On that day, they just saw it and they knew that, look, this woman is different. The woman carries an aura that nobody can define. She carries an aura that nobody can, argue with. Like, she is different. They say the way she came, the aura that came with her, that when Kabiyesi, who was so tense, saw her, looked up and smiled and was so happy that Naomi had come. Now, the Loris, they shut up now. Say they no fit do anything, they no fit talk. What did they want talk? Her aura alone, when she was coming, they say it was something that they have never seen. They said, well, even the maids that were saying this because of the exposition that just happened again. Going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media. Should not be seen as fact.